Hey, everybody. Uh, Got a couple of questions from viewers about the song Cast Your Fate to the Wind by Vince Guaraldi. And Vince Guaraldi, he's a piano player for the people. He really is. I mean, everybody loves his material. I don't think jazz people hold him in the highest respect because he just plays it a very simple kind of way. But he was a very capable piano player, died far too young. And of course, he's famous for all those Charlie Brown songs like Linus and Lucy. But Cast Your Fate to the Wind was, I think, one of his first really big hits. I think it was on AM radio and everything. And the questions that I got was the part about where he's rolling that left hand, like, this part. And the other question was about, what is the timing of these intervals up here? The first one's pretty straight on, but the second time it's something like quarter note triplets, like a late start one, and at the same time he's keeping this thing going in his left hand. Now I looked at a few different pieces of sheet music, and none of them look right to me. But honestly, I don't know exactly what the rhythm is. Figuring out rhythm sometimes is not I can figure out any chord I hear practically, but sometimes figuring out the rhythms, I have to go into the studio and put beats on everything and see where everything is laying. And I haven't done that. So my feeling is that I think he goes like this. He hits that A flat twice sometimes. Hit this note first, and then, it's just E flat major chord. And then hit the C and do A flat major chord. Then the second time, it feels like quarter note triplets to me, and I don't know exactly how that would fit together with the left hand. I'd have to get out my slide rule and figure out, all the all the subdivisions of the beats. But it's one of those things, if you just try it, you can probably just do it. You have to kind of just put this on automatic pilot. Sometimes I think when he's doing those quarter note triplets, that he leaves a couple of those things out in his left hand. He really focuses on getting the rhythm right with his right hand, and then comes back in towards the end of the bar with one and two and three and four and. Okay, now the other thing. I experimented with this. I saw a video where a guy was just going like, just hitting his hand like that. I kind of doubt that's what he was doing. It's hard to hear, of course, but I think it's some kind of what we call a rough. So at first I was doing it on B flat and trying to come up like that, and then hit this, and then maybe switch to 1 and 5. But it's easier and maybe more correct to just go up the white keys like this. And if you can hit 1 and 2 together, that's good. And then, see, I go hit that one and this one. So, and then bounce to 1 and 5. So it's kind of like. You don't have to be too accurate, just some little sloppy thing down there. But, I think the more accurately you do it, the better it sounds, my opinion. It's just like, what is that? If you play that cleanly on the Blue Ronda Alto, where's my microphone going? Come back here, you. Yeah. Yeah, on what is that called? A la Turca by Mozart. If you do that stuff cleanly, That's how Glenn Gould does it. He's very clean with it, and I like it better. I don't like that part of the song anyway, but anyway, back to their Cast Your Fate here. So now you're already on A flat, so if you want to roll up from there like that. But to me, it's just easier to get a few of those white keys. Now, another thing in the song you might be interested in is those big chords that he uses. So he's using a rootless voicing for A flat. It's got the G flat, B flat, C, and F, along with probably just the triad, though he could be adding that to it because it's very, very thick. Might even have that in there. And then let's see, it goes to D flat. Now, if you use a rootless voicing, I just know it sounds full. So maybe this with that and that. If you can, play that down there. All right. Might just be that. Might be that. Yeah. And, in the solo section, he's supporting it mostly, I believe, let me just check real quick, but might be doing a little chromatic thing there. Yeah, so he's just maybe even doing 3 notes like that, and then going to the E flat, and then it's kind of a weird progression that it goes. It goes down to the D flat. That's a D flat rootless voicing. And if you're playing solo, you can just play chords in root position if you want to. And it's very, very similar to Linus and Lucy middle section, where he's kind of on some of the same chords. Yeah, goes to that D flat, then back up to the A flat, and the E flat is there. Vince Guaraldi, Cast Your Fate to the Wind. I got no sheet music for it, I'm sorry, but will you please hit the like and subscribe anyway? Thank you so much.